Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZIRK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be going over the best free Wildcard Wednesday player for you guys to go ahead and pick for your weeks 5 through 8 pack. Now, I really feel like it's between only a handful of guys this time around. Really, if you take a look at all of the veterans, the flashbacks, the heavyweights, and of course the rising stars, I don't really think there's as many like, oh, these cards are really good as there were with the weeks 1 through 4 pack. I feel like there were a lot more options you could potentially go with, but with these, I kind of feel like it's between just 5 players. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Michael Arazo for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subs to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Now, for those of you guys that do not know, if you've been playing the Wildcard Wednesday solos every single week, they expire weekly. So if you guys missed a week, then you are now a week behind. You're going to have to wait until the next week to go and play your solos to be able to catch up to everybody else. It's pretty much based on the stars that you earn from the solo challenges. But take a look at the solos. Now, doing them, you get for this specific week as of today, now you can get this free pack. You can choose any player from weeks 5 through 8 of Wildcard Wednesday. So the recent veterans, the recent rising stars, flashbacks, and heavyweights. You go ahead, you open up the fantasy pack, and it gives you a choice of any of the 4 packs. You click on that and it's going to have all 5 of the new players for whichever category you select, and they're NCAT, which is a big part in this video as well. Is you have to remember they are NCAT, which means you're pretty much stuck with them, right? You can't sell them, you can't trade them, you can't add them to any sort of sets or exchange sets. So really with these picks, you really want to make sure you're getting a player, number one, that is good right now, but also that would have pretty good longevity, and the odds of them getting another good card later on in the year, you want to make sure you go with some of those players. So with that, I have a list of 5 players, and let's get right into it. And starting off the list, and honestly, in terms of my ranking, I guess you could say these ones are really in order, but it also just kind of comes down to what do you need for your team. Like if you need a good running back, Cordero Patterson may be number 1 for you. And I actually really like this card. I like all of the cards I have in this list, but I really like Cordero Patterson especially because if you guys missed it, I did do a gameplay over on Zirksee 2. He's a tank. It wouldn't seem like it, right? And he's an elusive back. It's a wide receiver pretty much at running back, and his trucking's only a 76, but he does have 88 break tackle, and guys, he's 238 pounds. That is a huge running back. It's not Derrick Henry, but he's bigger than Saquon. He's bigger than Zeke. He breaks a lot of tackles, and he's also got really good route running, really good catching, 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 88 change of direction, 88 break tackle, 90 juke, 87 spin. So Patterson right now is a really good running back. He could be a starter for you for sure, but also he could also be a really good third down back, a running back number 2 if you need him to come on off the bench when your starter gets tired. But again, like I said, you kind of got to think about the longevity of these cards. Cordero Patterson is going to get more cards throughout the year. He's having a really good season right now. Maybe if he keeps it up, he'll get like the receiving back for Team of the Year. I believe it's the third down back, but it's usually a really good receiving back. Patterson is kind of looking like he could get that, and that card would be insane. So I do think that Cordero Patterson is really good right now, but I just feel like every time Patterson gets a new card throughout the year, he's going to be really good because he's going to be fast, going to be able to catch, and he's really big, 238 pounds, and the trucking and break tackle is just going to get even higher. I do like Patterson a lot, but another player that just came out today is Gregory Rousseau. Now, of course, you also want to look at price of these guys as well because you don't want to go with the cheapest one necessarily. Maybe you want to go with one of the players that have this list that are the most expensive. Gregory Rousseau, currently 130,000 coins, and to be honest with you guys, he's pretty much, I showed you in this morning's video, Montez Sweat, but just pretty much better, slightly better. Same speed, same acceleration as Montez Sweat, but higher strength, better at stopping the run, and very similar when it comes to the pass rush. This card is very good. Now, of course, we do, have Scary Fast coming out pretty soon here with Most Feared. You have to assume we're going to have Scary Fast in the promo as well. So we may end up getting some very quick defensive ends. However, Gregory Rousseau, because of his speed and also the fact that he's at 90 blocks already, 91 power move, you could definitely get away with using him for a while. I've been using Montez Sweat since that card came out, and I've actually got Gregory Rizzo right now on the team ready to go because I plan on keeping him probably for a while. I think you're going to get a lot of use out of him. Now, I will say I don't like that he's actually at middle linebacker because I have the DB strategy cards to get that speed boost there, and that will not work on Isaiah Simmons. And also, to really use around him, you're going to want to run Lurker. But it doesn't really take away from the fact that he is probably the best middle linebacker in the game. 91 speed, 91 acceleration, currently 190K, 6'4", 91 hit power, 83 block shed, 89 zone, 88 man. He's got 88 press at middle linebacker as well. And then he's also got 78 catching, 83 block shed. Make no mistake, this Isaiah Simmons card is really good. It is a really, really good card. The DB speed thing does make me a little bit upset that he is actually playing at middle linebacker. I know he's a linebacker in real life and everything, and you're gonna have to run Lurker on him to really get those crazy animations, but I just couldn't make this list without having him here. I feel like he is really, really good, and if you want a middle linebacker that you can use for a while, and you're okay with running Lurker on middle linebacker because of how much AP it does cost, it's pretty cheap, of course, I guess you could go with Isaiah Simmons for your free card. He's gonna be good. Had to have him on this list because he's really good. Now, I feel like a lot of people, this is probably going to be their pick, and that would be veteran Jared Cook. Now, he's got 89 speed and 90 acceleration, so currently, he's the fastest tight end in the game. He's also 6'5". He's got 91 jumping, 88 catching traffic. Now, his routes aren't crazy. You know, he's got 86 short, 88 medium, and 89 deep routing with 90 spec catch. He's also got 87 carrying, 82 truck, 88 break tackle, 87 juke, 90 stiff arm, 88 spin move. And then his run blocking, he's pretty solid. 70 run blocking and 74 impact block. And of course, he's been on 6 different theme teams, so this is a great option. Honestly, if you want to go with Jared Cook, I completely see why you want to go with Cook. I do think we're going to get some very, very fast tight ends very soon, but the thing is with the tight end position, a lot of times, depending on your scheme, you may end up using 2 tight ends. You know, if you come out and single back and you have 2 tight ends on the field, 3 tight ends on the field, if you maybe run a different formation where you just have multiple tight ends on the field, Jared Cook is really, really good. As for the final player on my list, I feel like the last guy you guys should look at is Chase Claypool. Now, he's 6'4" and 238 pounds, and if you guys know anything about Madden 22, especially with these big wide receivers, the body, it does matter a lot. How big they are really, really does matter in Madden 22. He's got 91 speed as well, 90 excel, so he is pretty quick. 92 jumping. He's got 89 catch traffic, 91 catching, 88 short, 87 medium, and 91 deep routing with 91 spectacular catch. Then once he actually gets the ball in his hands, he's decent after the catch. He's got 88 break tackle, 87 spin, 85 juke, 86 carrying, and the run blocking, he's got 60 run block and 68 impact block. And of course, with Chase Claypool, he's going to get more cards down the year, and he's a wide receiver, which means he can play wide receiver 1, 2, 3, or, you know, be number 4 and only get a couple of plays once you know, you get a lot better wide receivers on your team. With Jared Cook as well, you can always use him at tight end too. I really feel like all the players on this list have some decent longevity to them. You can use them for a while, and also they'll continue to get really, really good cards as the year goes on, and you'll be able to really just pick up any new card they get, and they'll be one of the top players at their position. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. I will say, me personally, I think that I am probably going to go with Cordell Patterson. I feel like with Patterson, he's going to get a lot of good cards down the year, and I think that whenever he gets his next upgrade, especially if he does end up getting like a Team of the Year card, I think I'm probably going to want to pick it up. Jared Cook is really good, but I do have Kittle on my team. And, you know, there's going to be some other tight ends that come out really, really soon. So, I mean, if you want to go with Jared Cook, you can. You want to go with any of these other guys, you can as well. But I feel like for the long term for me, I think Patterson is probably going to be on my team more than anybody else. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. See you guys next time.